Well, we return to the 70-meter range. Now it's time for the bronze medal match in the recurve women's individual tournament. We'll see Germany's Michelle Kroppen going up against a Korean choimisun. Kroppen shot a 6.65 in the ranking round to be ranked 13th. Choi a 6.76 to be ranked 6th. Kroppen came through An Qixuan of China in a tiebreaker in the quarterfinals, but then lost to Kang Chae-young of Korea in the semis. Choi, well, she took out Alexandra Merker of Moldova confidently in the quarterfinals before losing to Lei Chen-ying of Chinese Taipei in the semi-finals. So it's Kroppen against Choi. Let's welcome them to the range here in Den Bosch.
Welcome the athletes to the field.
Well, a big cheer for these two as they come out. Kroppen leading out Choi. Michelle Kroppen is 23 years old. The world number 13. Choi has a better set of results over the careers, but Kroppen is closing that gap. Just look at their average arrows this season.
Representing the Republic of Korea, choimisun.
Choimisun's 22 years old from Korea, ranked number 21 in the world. She's got an Olympic gold medal in the team event.
There's Coach Yu Soo-jung, who I had the pleasure of shooting with and training with. She's a wonderful, wonderful person, and she does very well with the team. They respond very well to her.
Well, Kroppen looking on. Very soon we saw that tape on her neck.
That tape's actually just because she has such a tight anchor point and she just wants to keep her tab from scraping against her neck.
And it's Choi who will get the bronze medal match underway. Great start here. Now these matches go super quick in the individual. Alternating between the two athletes, they stay on the shooting line. Very quick and very, very good. That one's drifted out. Just like that, this one could be put to bed in a flash. And a 29 out of a possible 30 is not reachable for Kroppen. She'll want a good arrow here to finish the first set, though. So finishing off on the left-hand side, a 24, not enough. The first two set points go to Choi. Vanessa, how does the scoring work in individual?
Well, the scoring in individual is quite simple. Each archer is going to shoot 3 arrows every set. If you win the set, then you get 2 set points. If they tie, that means they split the set points. And the first individual or athlete to 6 set points wins the match.
So that's the big one we've got to think about, the 6 set points. Kroppen not really coming out of the blocks as quickly as the Korean, in a deep consultation with her coach. She seems to be playing the sort of calming role here. And the arrows, well, all drifting across to the left. Well, this drifts over right away to the 7, and then it's followed up by another one. Did improve, but not really enough.
Yeah, so the practice range is quite a distance away, and athletes actually have to take a golf cart to get here. The orientations of the two ranges are slightly different, and there's a tendency for the arrows to fly slightly left. I think Michelle's going to adjust to it, and we'll see what she does in the next couple of sets.
Well, she's had a chat with her coach, Natalia Budazova, who seemed to be a calming influence. Michelle Kroppen trailing as we go into the second set of the women's individual bronze match.
Oh, still out to the left. I don't really know what's happening there, because I did think I saw her make an adjustment to her sight. No.
Groß machen. Weiter ausziehen. Spannung.
Pulling them back in a little bit, still left of the centre of the target, but Choi didn't capitalise completely with her first arrow.
There we go. She made a sight adjustment after that first arrow. She felt like it was a good shot, so she trusted it again and just went in the middle.
Linie. Knackig. Alles gut?
25 set, so one better than the first set from Kroppen. But that is enough, and 27 out of 30 in the second set for choimisun, and she's 4 set points to 0 up straight away. She shot an 8, which is a bit strange, but then immediately followed it up, Vanessa, as you said, made some changes, and then gets into the X ring.
Yeah, so people make sight adjustments if you feel like maybe it was a good shot and it didn't go where you expected. If it went exactly where you thought it would be and it just wasn't a good shot, then you would keep your sight where it is.
Well, here, Natalia Budazova on the right, trying to keep Kroppen settled, but she knows that she's got to shoot big arrows to stay in contention for bronze. She trails 4-0 and will shoot first in the third set. Will it be the last of this bronze medal match?
Mutig.
Still left, but in the 9 ring, adjustments being made by Kroppen again.
There we go. That's a shot right in the middle. And I think she's just going to feed off of this energy for the rest of her arrows.
Well, pushes the first one right, but it's gone high. Through her job professionally, getting a 9 here. A smile. Last arrow, probably for Kroppen. Getting ever so close to that 10 ring, but a 25 set. So a 7 required for choimisun to take the bronze medal. She gets a 9. That's more than enough. And choimisun has done this as quickly as she could with 9 arrows, taking the bronze medal 6-0 against Michelle Kroppen.
Michelle shot the match well. I think it was just all her arrows were out to the left, so she couldn't score the higher points. If she had moved her sight a little bit more or made those necessary adjustments, she would have shot some 10s and maybe put a little bit more pressure on Choi.
Well, there she is,